So I'm going to share my screen because it was just an amazing run. And this is part of it through Arroyo Park and the Interurban, and I think it's the most beautiful place on earth. So I'll play it in a little bit, but I was thinking today, so many people are on edge these days, including me, including our family, and we go through, good times, and then times when we're like, oh my God, what has happened to the world? And there's people that, friends of ours, that are thinking that the world is so unsafe now, and everybody's so dangerous, and you can be catching a deadly infection simply by being around people that look very, very healthy. And then there's other people that think, oh my God, what have we done with the country? We're turning in our neighbors for and shaming neighbors for not wearing a mask, and we're expecting everybody to stay inside. And then there's all the results, the stats coming in from the World Health Organization that says that so many children are going to die and are dying from this, from suicide, and I'm talking the lockdown, from suicide and despair. And a lot of them are locked up into abusive households now. And then there's other people that are like, we have to all stay inside and keep the social distancing, and we're never going to go back to the way it was. And so I think we're all just like trying to protect ourselves and protect each other. So what I thought would be a cool way to go is, because I've seen people blowing up, including me, because it's a charged topic, our freedom's going away. Is the planet going to die because people have an infection? So all sorts of things floating around there. And so a really cool thing from Hawaiian culture is Ho'oponopono. And so I'm going to play our little video as we do it. So you can go along if you like, and try this one out, because we can all. I thought, Rodney King said it when he after he got beat up many years ago and caused so many riots. Can't we just all get along? And I think it's not about can't we all just believe the same thing. It's more like, can we just all get along? And everybody can have their own opinion and be able to live their own life and get along. Like, it's okay if people have different opinions. And the words of the great Stoics from the past, memento mori, remember, you're going to die. And so we might die tonight, we might die tomorrow, we might die in a week, we might die in 10 years, who knows? But there's going to come a time when we're all dead. And in the words of my friend who had a near-death experience, I asked him, what was it like when you died and you were on the other side? He said, I instantly knew everything and I was everything. And I remember doing Qigong with a bunch of little children, and I asked them what they noticed. And one little girl said, I know everything. She said, I know everything. That was her experience. And I asked my friend who had a near-death experience, I said, what do you have to say to people now that you've been over there and you're back? And he said, stop being so petty. Stop being so petty. And then he also said, with a little smile and a twinkle in his eye, just shut up and listen. And I think it's like listen to yourself. So I think a way to be at peace is to go inside and notice what you notice. Stay inside yourself and feel it and notice it and feel it, and know that we're all going to die. And how do we want to treat each other when we're here? So here's the Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Sorry for everything I've done, said, thought about that may have hurt you or anybody else. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Forgive me for what I've done, what I might have done that I didn't even know I did. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Thank you. Thank you for showing me what gets triggered in me when certain things come up by certain people. Thank you for showing me that, so that I can see and I can listen and I can feel and I can be with that. I love you. I love you. I love you. So whatever we think is right or wrong, you know, we're at a time in history, I think, when it might be really good to just remember that we're all in this together. We're all humans, and we all have our faults, and some of us might blow up at others. And can we just have a little grace and accept that we're all human and we're all going through a really, really, really hard time, unprecedented time, and maybe it's time to not judge each other and fault each other and turn each other in and condemn each other for how we're trying to live our lives. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. This is where I ran this morning. Amazing, huh? My favorite trail on earth. All right, you guys, I hope this helps. Whoa. And I don't know where it went. All right. Have a really, really, really good day.